that's the message that I really want to send, like, to all point guards in the league, that they know when they play against me, I'm going to go at them all night.
Iverson putting it back. What a move by Iverson.
So all I could think about, when they had it all on the highlights, I just said to myself, just wait. Because, if they thought that was a big move, I got a lot more.
The comparisons are endless. Isaiah, Tiny.
And with his compelling play, he follows in the footsteps of his tiny predecessor, Nate Archibald, whose blinding quickness dismantled defenses. His special talents were no secret to opponents, as in the 1973 season he became the only man to ever win scoring and assist titles in the same year.
In 1970, as coach of the Cincinnati Royals, he would discover an obscure point guard from the University of Texas, El Paso, and dramatically change his destiny.
When Cousy saw me, we sat down. He came to the hotel and we sat down, and he was talking about just drafting me. And I just for being 6 feet or 5'11" or whatever size I was, I grew. I was 8 feet tall when he told me that, because I didn't really think I had a chance to play in the NBA.
Cousy would not only provide tiny Archibald with a chance, but also with an education.
Coos sat down with me after almost every game and explained to me, not about scoring, about running the team.
Though he would take Cousy's lessons to heart, Tiny would also stay true to his own philosophy.
My concept was to attack people. I wanted people to know that I was on the court. I didn't want people to know that, well, he's relaxed, he's cool, he's in his cool. I didn't play like that.
Using his blinding speed and fearless attitude, Tiny quickly developed into a superstar and exceeded even his mentor's expectations.
Well, I used to tell Tiny, if you're racing down the floor and you see me jump up calling for time, ignore me and go do your thing, create an opportunity. Well, you've got a player like an Archibald who can create whatever they want at any time they want. You're much better off letting them do it.
Whether running his team's offense or piling up points himself, Archibald demoralized opposing defenses. And in 1974, he would become the only player in history to lead the league in scoring and assists in a single season. But one thing he could not match was Cousy's collection of championships.
Our team was so weak offensively that we demanded that he do just about everything. And he literally carried us on his shoulders. It's amazing we didn't wear him out.
Finally, Tiny did wear out. In 1977, he tore his Achilles tendon and sat out over a season and a half. And at age 30, he found himself with the Celtics, his mentor's former franchise, hoping for one more chance.
When I went to Boston, they were actually saying, let's trade Tiny, let's see what we can get for him. He's through. He had the injury. He'd had a bad season the year before, and it really looked like his career had come to an end.
But though Tiny may have lost a step, he hadn't lost his fierce determination.
Tiny in the lane. Plays it up and in. Tiny Archibald.
Tiny is something else, I'll tell you.
I want to win. I want to win. That's the only thing I want to do. I want to win. And I remember this to today. Cool said, one of these days, you're going to get a chance to do that.
Archibald. Look at the back.
Tiny would regain his all-star status and become the Celtics captain and emotional catalyst.
He gave us a great deal of the fight and grit that we had and the character, because here's a guy that everybody had counted out. And when they saw him get up from a 9 count and go on to bigger and better things, I think it was the type of thing that gives you that quiet leadership.
In leading the talent-laden Celtics, Tiny would sacrifice his scoring and concentrate on distributing the ball. And fittingly, in the tradition of Cousy himself, he would drive the Celtics all the way to a championship.
He was surrounded by talented players, and he literally played them like a conductor. He had become the complete prototype point guard.